The best Blizzard LALO player in the world uses a log launcher on these new meta toxic bases. Today you're going to see my live reaction to him 3-starring me in Legends League, and we'll break down some other replays of his. Drago versus Hooked. Drago, this is the final day of the season, so we've both reset well above 6k. Well, I say well above, I'm at 6,039. He's coming in with Blizzard LALO, but starting with the Sui. So it's going to be a Sui Blizzard. So he's going to Sui, get all of this outer perimeter value, and then try and Blizzard the core. Keep in mind, you can freeze both of these Invis towers with one freeze. What? He's using the log launcher. There's no way. Bro's using a log launcher with Blizzard LALO? Surely this doesn't work. So he pops the Queen ability. He's running the healer puppet, as you should. Bro, the first Invis goes off. The second Invis is about to go off. There you go, it goes off. But come on. Oh, Ice Golem, die. Yeah, we freeze up the log launcher. I don't really... Obviously, I'm rooting for content here. I love the fact that Drago uses Blizzard. Also, his freaking log launcher just about took out the Queen. The gobs go in. Where are the Oh, no way. So he doesn't kill all the heroes. I am running a very unique base here. Doesn't kill all the heroes, and surprisingly doesn't send the RC on the top side. Would have thought you'd just use the RC to go in and get the Eagle. Let's see if this works. That was sick. Regardless of whether this works or not, I love this. Using a log launcher with a LALO attack. Sign me up. We get the Warden ability, so most importantly, we get all the Headhunters in it, so they're going to go destroy that Queen, then they're going to destroy the RC and hopefully help with the King. But we get the Lava Hound in it as well, so that thing's not dying. Now, he is running the Life Gem. Could run the Healing Tome. I think the Healing Tome would be better here, but there is definitely, well, I mean, he's the master with the army, right? I'm so wrecked, by the way. This is not even close. He just triples me. He just tripled me with a freaking log launcher for Blizzard LALO. What on earth? This is the sickest hit I've ever seen. Now, don't get me wrong, the meta is definitely too easy. Defending is impossible. But if someone's going to triple me like this, you know what? Respect. Claps to you, Drago. Clearly, we should do a video on this. So, we decided to make a video. I hit up Drago. He's given me 3 replays of him using the log launcher, and every single one of these attacks is completely wrecked, making me think maybe I should give Blizzard LALO a go, because no one is trying to stop this army at the moment. So, as per the last attack you saw, we're going to have King go one way, the Queen the other, but you don't necessarily have to come in on the corner. Now, why is he coming in from this side? I'm going to pause it quickly and explain why. So if we came in with the log launcher from this way, coming through, it'd be really hard to activate this second Invis tower because the logs would have to go through so many buildings. Now, I don't know how many it is. I think it's 4 or 5 buildings the logs can hit, and then the log will terminate. So if you're coming from over here, the log will hit, you know, it'll hit these walls. The walls count to my knowledge. Hit these walls, hit scatter, hit Invis tower, Builder Hut, Town Hall. It's got a lot to go through, and I'll have to kill these buildings to activate the second Invis tower. So he's coming in from the bottom here, because the logs, they don't have to go as far. They just got to touch the Town Hall, and you see both Invis towers go off, because there's less buildings between the log launcher and the Town Hall. All we need is this outer wall to be open, and look at this. Now the chaos starts. The gobs are great, because if there are giant bombs, they'll be way in the core, and they'll get triggered by the goblins running off ahead. These Invis towers will both go down. You will always get the Invis towers when you do this method, because for the Invis towers to Invis the Town Hall, they can only be maximum 1 tile away, and the Super Wizards can chain them through the Town Hall. There's just enough HP on the Town Hall to take them down, and even better, you'll weaken a lot of the buildings in the core, and if there's no Builder Hut in the area, they are not getting healed. You'll see Drago here has still got 1 Invis. That's the thing. It doesn't really use more than 3 Invis by doing this, so it gets the Queen to go in, and why not get rid of another Multi-Inferno as well. Unfortunately, she will go outside the base for the elixir storage here, but that's fine. We don't mind that, and look at what's left. I mean, there's nothing left. Look, there is a few defenses that are important left, don't get me wrong. But how are you meant to stop a whole LALO? There's 3 freeze spells and 2 haste spells left on the board, plus a Warden ability. And our Royal Champion, we're not using the Royal Champion with the Sui. She's coming in with the LALO instead. It's not even close. He is going to swag his Warden ability here. In fact, I think he uses it at the last second, but definitely does not need it. Yep. Completely swagged Warden ability, swagging about 4 spells as well. Drago crushes this base easily. Let's jump into some more exciting replays. This base is quite similar to my base, other than the core has defenses instead of heroes. So we're coming in on the corner again, and I'll explain quickly why coming in on the corner is better on a base like this than coming in on the side. It's not just to do with the log launcher. So if we wanted to send the log launcher like this, that's fine. There isn't too many buildings in the way to stop the log launcher from activating both Invis towers. But then think of our heroes, right? We need to clear out this flank, obviously. We need to clear out this flank. But we've also got to clear, you know, the multi-inferno and all the defenses in front of it. So how are we going to clear 3 compartments with our heroes? Whereas when we come in on the corner, as you see here, our queen's going to go and get rid of this compartment. The king's going to go and get rid of this compartment, and the only defenses that leaves is this mortar and the wizard tower that are unaccounted for. And honestly, a mortar and a wizard tower, they can shoot our log launcher. That is not going to be the end of the world. They simply do not do enough damage. In saying that, the wizard tower is currently tanked for, and so is the mortar. They're not like a multi-inferno, which would be able to shoot multiple of our troops at once. It's so much easier for the log launcher than coming in on the side. So that's kind of why. But you saw in the last attack, there wasn't a lot of damage in the middle, and it made more sense for the log launcher. Figured I'd explain it all for you, but you can see this multi on the flank doesn't quite go down. Now, he puts down an Invis like that. That Invis was not for the siege machine, I hope, because spells do not work on siege machines. Now you're going to see a massive benefit of the healer puppet. We've got an unkillable blizzard charge here. The healer does go down, so they're very killable now, but still, look at that. So much value from the core, and now we're LALOing. And don't get me wrong, the LALO pathing, it's not perfect, given that we do leave a few of these interior defenses, but they're all weakened. Look at them. None of them are full health, and as long as the Royal Champion goes into the core, with her ability and those now invincible hogs, there is no way to stop this. Use a haste spell on the top side, and we are sitting on 4 freeze spells. Yes, 4 freeze spells. We do not need any of them. There are so few anti-LALO targets left on the base, and we can 4 times through this swag. I mean, he's only going to swag 3 of them, but that is 4 swag freeze spells. I mean, what more do you need to convince you to take down these double invis bases like this? Fun fact, this is the base I ran for a lot of the season. I did change a lot of the traps, the CC placement, and a few of the hero placements so that people hitting it wouldn't really know exactly how the attack would go, but mostly the same. Had pretty good success with it, so it's fun watching it get completely wrecked by this. Yet again, there's not many defenses in the middle here, right where the log launcher is going, so we can afford to do king one side, queen the other. But have a look, the scatter does lock on to our log launcher. But the log launcher is able to get through the wall, and now the mayhem happens. Look, all these goblins activating the tornado trap there, and now we're going to keep invising as the super wizards get closer and closer. Any trap has been picked up by the goblins, and would you look at that. Now, we don't quite get the Invis tower down this time. That's an infrequent occurrence. Generally, the Invis tower will go down, but the town hall was obviously weakened from both the log launcher and the chains from the super wizards early on. So, a little bit unfortunate there, and the Invis, I believe, will reset, but it's not the end of the world. LALOing with the Royal Champion yet again. We do the LALO early from the top so that our troops can come through the middle here and finish this off. And I might be wrong. I don't think that Invis tower is going to reset. We use a freeze on the bottom to try and keep our queen alive, but unfortunately she goes down. But it doesn't really matter. Completely wrecked yet again. I'm so happy that Drago hit me. In case I didn't make it clear at the start of the video, I was recording a completely different video at the time. I think I was recording the Zap Fireball video. And then I got a live defense, so I had a look at it, saw it was Drago, and I thought, you don't see Blizzard LALO much in Legends. I'll record this and see what happens. And best recording of my life. This attack strategy is sick. If you'd like to see more Blizzard LALO, let me know, and we'll link on the left. Our last Blizzard LALO video was probably a little too long ago. I desperately miss this attack strategy.